let's welcome to the Media Center team champions of LIV Golf Korea 2026, Crushers GC. Gentlemen, congratulations. Well played. We're going to kick it off with a few questions with media here.
So, guys, this is your 10th regular season title. Nobody has won more. You're winning at a basically 20% clip. How do you process that in a sport that's so individual? Bryson, we'll start with you.
I don't even know how to process that. I don't even know what it means. We're the first to really do it. So all I know is I'm grateful for the guys I have here. Grateful for Travis and what he was able to do and come in and play as well as he did. And then I'd also say that, I also feel for Paul right now. His wrist injury, wish he was here, but we have a great man on hand here that took care of the job. And how do I process it? I'm just grateful, super grateful that I've got amazing guys, an amazing team. We all click in different ways, but we work to make our team the best out here.
Bon, when you joined, did you think a few years later you guys would be raising 10 trophies?
I mean, I hope so, but I don't think anybody expects anything. Nothing's given out here. You have to earn every single one of them. We've had our own share of heartbreaks along the way where we should have won and we've come up short, and whether it's individual or team milestones. So like Bryson said, I think every time you end up on top of the podium at the end of the week, whether you individually have done great or not, you're full of gratitude and you're just happy that you're a part of this journey and you want more of it, which is why I think we turn up every week wanting to be the best versions of ourselves, for ourselves and for the Crushers.
네, 크러셔스 지금 팀 우승 진심으로 축하합니다. 지금 팀이 봤을 때 한 20%를 계속 이기고 계시는데요. 어떤 심정입니까? 네, 팀원들에게 감사하고 또 이번에 이제 함께 합류한 트래비스에게 감사합니다. 폴 케이시 선수가 지금 손목 부상으로 함께 하지 못했는데 함께 있었으면 참 좋았을 것 같습니다. 팀이 다 함께 하는 역할들은 다르지만 한 팀으로서 단결력은 매우 뛰어났습니다. 네, 다음 질문입니다. 몇 년 후에 10개의 트로피 받을 수 있을 거라고 예상하십니까? 그렇게 됐으면 좋겠습니다. 물론 쉽지는 않습니다. 기쁠 때나 힘들 때 함께 팀이 노력을 하고 있고요. 개인전이든 팀전에서도 매주 이렇게 단상 위에 올라가는 것 자체가 매우 감사하고요. 계속 이 여정 함께 하고 싶습니다.
Like you, I had the win in off the left on 18. I agree with everything you said.
네, 지금 통역 잘 듣고 있다고 말씀하셨습니다.
No, my question to you, Charles, is how have you elevated your celebration with all this experience of winning a team titles?
Oh my gosh. Well, I think they started off fairly flatlined and have stayed there. Listen, it's really fun to win as a team, and it's a different kind of pressure when you're out there playing. I can quite easily disappoint myself, but I don't want to disappoint these guys around me. And man, it's different. It's one of the really, really cool things about LIV Golf. And man, the week that Travis had, shooting those scores around this golf course, and because you feel it, like when you're playing for a team and you're up there at the top and you're wanting to win, and it's just one of the really, really cool things about LIV Golf, and when it happens every week.
네, 찰스는 사실 너무 많이 이겨가지고 이제 더 이상 축하를 재미없어 할 수도 있을 것 같은데요. 저는 항상 재미없는 사람입니다. 팀으로 이기는 것 사실 스스로는 실망시킬 수는 있어도 팀원들을 실망시키고 싶지 않지 않습니까? 그게 바로 리브 골프의 매력이라고 생각합니다. 트래비스 스미스 선수는 이번 주에 너무나 잘했고 그래서 이 경기력이 더욱더 뛰어났던 것 같습니다. 리브 골프 계속 사랑해 주십시오.
Travis, you're only the second player, reserve player to celebrate a trophy out here. What was the week like for you?
It was wild. I was back in Sydney over the weekend, hanging with some friends, celebrating a bit of a party sort of weekend, which I don't normally do. So I was quite hungover, and I got the call that I'd be reserve on Sunday, and I was like, all right, sweet. I'll get on a flight as soon as I can. Came in Tuesday. Got up really early Wednesday to play 9 holes in the Pro-Am in the rain, and kind of passed by Bryson and was like, hey man, we're choosing you this week. And I kind of thought that he meant like he's choosing me as like the filling guy if someone pulls out. And I hadn't heard that Paul had hurt his wrist. So I felt bad for about 2.5 hours because I wasn't quite sure if I was actually playing or and the fact that I may have just brushed Bryson when he told me that I'm in. So it's just been a whirlwind of a week. I felt extremely nervous, just as Charles was saying. Like, he still feels it, and imagine how I felt. Like, I didn't want to be the filling guy that like disappoints the team and stops them from standing on the podium. So I'm over the moon. I'm super proud of myself, super proud of these guys. And yeah, couldn't have asked for a better first week. But actually, I was one of the founding fathers of the Crushers when LIV first started. Peter Uline was the captain, and we came second then as a team, and we came first this week. So I don't know. There's something to
Full
that.
circle.
Yeah, it's cool.
네, 트래비스 선수 리저브 선수 중에서 유일하게 트로피를 현재 즐기고 계시는데요. 심정이 어떠십니까? 네, 사실 제가 시드니에서 친구들과 주말에서 너무 숙취에 시달리고 있었을 때 예비로 나와야 된다, 리저브로 나와야 된다라는 연락을 받았었는데요. 저는 그때까지는 그냥 뭐 한국에 왔을 때 프로암이 이제 비를 맞으면서 브라이슨이 저한테 얘기를 하더라고요. 너 이번에 이제 리저브로 뛸 거야라고 얘기를 할 때 저는 그때 케이시 선수가 다친 줄 몰랐기 때문에 이해를 못하고 무시했었습니다. 근데 이제 나중에 이렇게 직접 뛰어보니까 정말 이렇게 리저브 선수로서 팀원들을 실망시키지 않기 위해서 최선을 다해야 되는 그 압박감 누구보다도 잘 경험했습니다. 크러셔스 사실 저 초창기 멤버입니다. 그래서 그때는 2등을 했었고 이번에 1등합니다.
And for the other three guys, what was the vibe like in the team room? Obviously, a big impact in the hairstyle department this week.
What?
Obviously, a big
me.
upgrade in the hairstyle department.
Oh
this
yeah,
week.
yes,
Thank you.
100%. Yeah. How long is it now?
It's got to be almost nipples.
Here. Look, undo it. Let's see it. Oh, here we go.
It's not good when it's dry and.
Oh my God. Goldilocks over here.
I think to answer your question, it was business as usual. I think it helps to play hard golf courses. I think we've said that in the past, and you know, it's good to see a golf course that stands up to this field and just not having 76 or 7,700 yards. It doesn't give up a winning score of 20 under or more, which has been the case. So I think as a team, we're all grinders, and Travis has just joined us, and he's done exactly that. Every day we've come in, and you know, as well as he's played, he said it was a grind, and I think that's what we do better than most teams out here, is just grind it out. So every time we get a tough golf course, I think it suits us, and heads down, and we do what you need to do. That was pretty much the
네, 이번 주 어땠는지 여쭤봤는데요. 네, 세 명의 팀원들에게 여쭤보겠습니다. 네, 이번 주 사실 굉장히 어려운 코스였습니다. 그래서 7,600야드 정도의 좀 짧은 코스였습니다만 난이도가 워낙 어려웠기 때문에 매일매일 최선을 다하면서 포기하지 않는 그런 경기력을 계속 임했습니다.
And Bryson, last question from me. You started out the week 6 under through your first 10 holes, and then you kind of flatlined for a couple of rounds, but obviously
I went
brought
to
it
Never
back.
Never Land.
How would you process the week?
Yeah, the beginning of the first round, I felt great. Golf swing felt in sync, and then it just started getting out of sync and felt like my hands were getting ahead of me, and it continued that way for the next 2 rounds, and it was very frustrating. I spent some long hours on the range trying to figure some stuff out, and I was talking to AI last night quite a bit, trying to go through some different physics principles that makes the club turn over, having some alpha torque and gamma torque put in there. I was like, what makes that passively do that? And was talking about just grip pressure and tension. And so I came out here today with just a little bit more freer hands, and I felt the club a lot better, and I felt like I could close the club a lot more effectively, and then I started striping it. And from then on out, I was able to kind of control it. Still missed some wedges to the right coming in, which is kind of frustrating, but that's just me holding on a little bit rather than just letting it go. So I feel like I'm on the right path now, and I had it okay in the first round, but really felt it. I felt really good this round. I felt better than I did in the first round, which is a good trend. So hopefully it continues, and I'm just continuing to learn, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, this game is so brutal. I mean, missing 2 cuts of the major, and you feel like you're golden going into there, right? You won a couple of events and playing well, and this game can kick you when you're at your highest, right? So it goes for all of us. It's not just not just me. It's everybody here. Everybody wants to win, right? And I think that's the beautiful part about golf is that it can kick you when you're at your highest, or it could bring you up when you're at your lowest. And yet we have to respect the game for that. And so I felt great. Didn't feel great in the middle of the tournament, but in the last round today, I felt a lot better. So I'm proud of the way I persevered to finish third with not really anything.
네, 브라이슨 선수는 지금 6언더파로 지금 3위로 이제 기록을 하셨는데요. 이틀 동안 라운드 2, 3 때는 좀 횡보를 하다가 나중에 오늘은 좀 잘 치셨던 것 같습니다. 좀 상세하게 설명을 해주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 네, 스윙감이 사실 좀 안 쳐질 때는 손이 너무 앞서 나가는 것을 느꼈었습니다. 그래서 어젯밤에 굉장히 상세하게 AI에게 물어보면서 알파 토크나 가마 토크, 그립 텐션 같은 걸 어떻게 바꿔야 되는지 그래서 스트라이킹을 그것에 좀 적용을 하면서 감이 좀 확실히 좋아졌던 것 같습니다. 근데 이 경기장은 매우 어렵습니다. 그리고 골프라는 것이 뭐 메이저를 위해서 미스컷을 2번 정도 하면 정말 포기하고 싶지 않습니까? 그래서 모든 이들에게 사실 다들 공감할 거라고 생각합니다. 그래도 이번 경기 매우 만족스럽습니다. 네, 질문 있으시면 손 들어주시면 마이크 전달드리겠습니다. 네, 통역하니까요. 편하게 물어봐 주십시오.
브라이슨에게 물어보겠습니다. 어제 밤에 그 목격을 했는데 뭐 밤에 한 7시 반에서 8시까지 혼자 남아서 훈련을 하는 모습을 좀 봤거든요. 그때 이제 AI를 뭐 살펴보면서 바로 잡은 건지 어떤 노력들을 했는지 오늘을 위해서 그걸 여쭤보고 싶습니다.
Bryson, this is a question towards you. So our reporter actually found you on the practice range yesterday night, about 7:30 till 8. So after it was dark. So I was wondering what you were doing then. Were you talking to your AI then and also practicing? How's your practice?
I was slamming the club in the ground trying to figure out what to do. I was frustrated. Been trying everything in my body. I didn't actually figure it out on the range. I went back and started talking to Gemini and trying to figure out just what it could be to passively make the club turn over. Hands just felt like they were moving forward like this, and I couldn't get the club to turn over. Even if I tried to stop it here, it just still wouldn't turn over. And so I left kind of frustrated, and then learned later that night that I just needed to relax my grip pressure and let the thing just fold over naturally.
네, 사실 레인지에서 봤을 때는 그냥 바닥에 클럽을 계속 땅바닥을 치고 있었습니다. 짜증이 났었고요.
Just to add, I'm still working it out. I don't have the answer. So.
네, 저도 사실 완벽하게 아직 그 결론이 나진 않았습니다. 네, 레인지에서는 답이 안 나왔었고요. 제미나이의 이제 집에 돌아가서 생각해 보니까 아무리 이제 패시브하게 클럽을 턴오버를 시키려고 해도 잘 안 되더라고요. 근데 이제 그립 프레셔를 조금 완화하니까 자연스럽게 되는 것을 깨달았습니다. 질문 있으시면 손 들어주시면 마이크 전달드리겠습니다.
Congratulations, now
감사합니다.
two-time
Thank
LIV
you.
Golf Korea champions, team champions, Crushers. We'll see you next week in Andalusia.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.